Hey y'all, happy Friday, Fangirl Friday. I'm a little late, took a little nap. Got a little zooted, took a little nap, not gonna lie. So I'm gonna talk about all the things I'm obsessing over this week and kind of in general. First thing up, Berkeley Breathe, artist of the comic strip from the 80s, Bloom County. Is this a weird fangirl thing to shout out? Maybe. Listen, okay, so I grew up in Germany and for the most part lived there like from the time I was in 3rd grade till I was a junior in high school. And we were around military installations and I spoke German, but I didn't really read German that well. Anyway, we had these Stars and Stripes bookstores, which were kind of it's just the most random, stupid newsstand shit. But they always had big compilations of like the Garfield comic strips and other comic strips, and one of them that they had was for Bloom County. And it was political and hilarious, and there was Bill the Cat and Steve Dallas, and it really made fun of the '80s and stuff. It was the first time I ever learned about Donald Trump going bankrupt when I was in 4th grade, and I used to read these in the bathtub laughing hysterically. My parents thought there was something really wrong with me, I think. It's where I like developed my interest in politics and my love of penguins. Opus the penguin. First tattoo I ever got is of Opus the penguin. I love him. So big fan. Okay. So shout out to Berkeley Breathe. Also, he did the artwork for the movie 150 years ago, Secondhand Lions, when Haley Joel Osment was still like a kid and he did the artwork for that, and y'all check that out because it's gorgeous. His artwork is gorgeous and hilarious. So check out Berkeley Breathe. All right, next up, female documentarians. Anna Duvernay, I think is how you say her last name. She's amazing. She did the documentary about the Central Park. Oh God, I can't remember the name of it now. Sorry, this is high brain. Um, but she's amazing, and she's the first time I ever saw an interview with her was on Desus and Mero, who I've shouted out in Fangirl Friday before. She's just really amazing. She really lifts up Black filmmakers and people of color and women and stuff, and like is really super interesting. And also the woman that directed the Netflix documentary, The Program, who actually was sent to the program, that was very powerful. My son and I watched that when it came out, and it was just very powerful to me, especially because it was from her point of view. And then you think about the stuff about Karen Reed, that's directed by a woman. A lot of documentaries that we care about, that we all watch and obsess over, are directed by women. And I think that maybe we need to examine why first of all, women are let into this space where they're not let into other spaces in Hollywood, and why is that? And is it because it's cheaper to produce? Anyway, but women documentarians, I'm a fangirl. All right. What do we have next? Jolene Lunzer. She's a stand-up comedian and she has a YouTube channel. No offense, all offense. I've talked about her before. She really kind of has inspired me. I like the way she runs her channel and everything. This week, she was a safe haven for my children and I. The news is scary. And she was covering the signal chat stuff earlier this week. She went live and it's rare that my kids and I are all together and catch her live, and we did this week, and it was great. And we've got a lot of anxiety in our house, and she made us feel not so alone. And so I appreciate her for that. So thank you to Jolene. Big fan. Also, I watched Goat Talk with Billie Eilish and Quenlin Blackwell, who I did not know who she was. I had to Google her, and she's an influencer, not Billie Eilish, obviously. Duh. Um, and anytime Billie Eilish does everything, I'm gonna watch it. I think she's magnificent. I think she is a modern day Mozart. I think she's a fucking genius. Her and her brother Phineas are just I love them and I like how she moves through the world. So I'm a big fan. She's a safe place for people like my kids. So I like that. But anyway, the goat talk was hilarious. They talk about like the greatest of all time song lyric, and then they do a couple because you got to have a little spicy with the sweet. They do a couple of woat, which means worst of all time. It's very cool. New channel that the channel's not new. It's a huge channel complex, but I just subscribed to it and I'm digging into some of the content and I'm having fun with that. And last but not least, yo, Kempire spilled all the tea this week about the exit of Garcelle Bouvet from Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. And y'all go, if you're not subscribed, obviously get subscribed. Also, y'all can subscribe to me too. I have 16 whole subscribers, so that's very exciting to me. So thank you. But he gives all the tea about what kind of actually went down. And of course, we'll see it as it all plays out in the next 3 weeks at the reunion. But it was like a 2 hour podcast that he did. Very interesting, very entertaining. Check Kempire out. He's amazing. Also, I'm a white woman. I don't have the best perspective. And I feel kind of duped by Bose, to be honest. I feel like I fell for her PR shit. And you know, yeah, and I was defending Erica, and I'm mad at myself for that, and, I feel a kind of way, but check out Kempire. His coverage on this whole Beverly Hills thing was very, very good. So, that's what I'm fangirling out about this week. I hope y'all had a great week. I hope y'all have a great weekend. Join me tomorrow for my Saturday sauce. We're gonna talk about a real pain. We're going to talk about the first couple episodes of Temptation Island because I did not get the whole thing watched, and a whole bunch of other stuff that I watched this week. So, y'all have a great rest of your night, and I'll see you tomorrow. Take care of y'all. Bye.